I think it's really important too, and I want to re-highlight a couple of things that you just talked about. There's a little bit of repetition when we do these types of things, because it's important that somebody who's listening can understand, really the holistic effort that's produced
Sure.
here. So you referred to SHRM earlier, having some affiliation with SHRM in the Texas or Austin area, and the Society for Human Resource Management, which is the de facto standard when it comes to everything human resources. I think it's important that when people look at some of the affiliations, as well as some of the things like you were talking about with being certified in different DC plans and other things, where you can go and look at it from a compliance perspective or as an auditor, whether or not you use that on a daily basis in your workflow, is not necessarily super important. It's that you have the knowledge and understanding where to look, so that you can look at it proactively instead of after the fact. But you could also look at it forensically after the fact and say, well, here's what went wrong, or here's how we can repair this situation. Because everybody, these businesses come in all shapes and sizes and all different conditions, but it's important to understand just that, kind of that, having your hand or your level of knowledge in all these different areas, including human resource management, and understanding some of the things, some of the legislation and some of the employee law and things that come along with just in general with the human capital aspect of businesses. Because like you said, some businesses come in and it's just husband and wife team, or it's just a single individual, a solopreneur type, and there are certain planning tools available. And then you have 200, 300, 400, 500 employee companies that would be looking to you guys as well, having that knowledge. Not that you're going to do all the tax planning, and not that you're going to do all the legal planning, or worry about some of those legal implementations, but that you guys will know where to start. So if somebody doesn't, they can at least be introduced to the concepts and say, you know what, now it's time to get my CPA, who I already work with, involved, or now it's time for me to get a recommendation on a CPA.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And if I may interrupt, that's
please.
exactly what we're trained to do. Is we're not trained to be the expert in everything so that we can implement solutions. We're trained to be able to keep our ears turned on, so that when we hear those areas where we know that we need to bring in, or we know that there is help needed, that's where we're able to go in and bring in the experts. So we're not supposed to be experts in everything, but we're supposed to know which experts to bring in to make plans more efficient and fill in gaps.